So many people have been asking me what I used to do before I began teaching. And in fact, I was an associate apple assessor until last April. I used to attest to the apparent agricultural abundance of apples for the affluent. When another apple associate accused me of an ambidextrous attack. The accuser acquired attorneys who attested to his accusations, and I was absorbed into an adoptive and acute admission of advanced assault. Amazing. I know, but adamantly and acutely, I attained another job at an agricultural abbey. Didn't work out, and here I am. Morning, June 25th, 7:16 a.m. Out of the house a bit late, and traffic looks terrible. I'm going to see if I'm able to get a coffee. Still alive at work. Alive at work. I will arrive alive at work. You ever get overworked? You ever work really hard and nothing ever seems to come from it? Every minute of every day. Park right on the side of the building. Done. That was nice and quick. Grab the iced coffee. Rolling out to work. I'm about to check that traffic. It wasn't looking pretty this morning. Let's see what we got going. You get someone in front of you who doesn't know how to merge, and you can sit at a stop sign for a long time. It's a bit of a tricky merge, I'll give you that. There we are. I wouldn't be convinced that I was the first guy to try and film every day, post it up on YouTube, and have something come of it. I know for a fact that anything and everything one tries to do has indeed been done before. Everything you think has been thunk. Everything you thought, likewise. What are these numbers for? What are those little numbers for? Mile markers? I don't quite understand the system. Anybody know? Can anybody get this video to somebody who knows about those numbers? Put it in the chat. Standstill traffic, they call this. Cars to the right moving, but stop and go now they'll call it. Got an old receipt here. Let's see what it is. I'm sitting in traffic. I was about to tell you about this receipt. Let's check. It feels really waxy. There's an extra waxy coat on this paper. Surprised they were even able to print it. Because they had to stick it to my bag. This is McDonald's. Let's see. This was, when did we get this? Special request. This was in the morning, early morning. Often early in the morning we'll go to McDonald's for a little sausage and hash brown. Garbage that'll be removed from my vehicle at my next departure. Rice Krispie treat left over from Halloween. We bought the bulk box. It's a lifetime supply. It's already 87 degrees here on Long Island. 87 degrees already. What was it yesterday? I had some Grateful Dead. Music Never Stopped, I believe. Unavailable in some Russian territories. Interesting how those copyrights move around like that. What could it be?
Could it be that the music is too hip for those zones? Couldn't tell you. Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe I'll look into it and discuss the nature of the copyright. Let me note that mentally right now. Hold on. Okay, got it. I'm gonna look into why certain songs can't be played in certain areas and get specific about it. We'll do an episode about that. I'm looking forward to doing one of my drives about the penny. Haven't gotten to it yet. There's a long list in tri-fold paper to categorize the list. There is home life, there's work life, and then there's artistic life. Of course, they all blend together, but when it comes in order of importance, home life sits at the top, although work oftentimes has the more demanding schedule. Home and work can pick and choose who goes to the precipice of scheduling preference. Some things can shift. Clearly you need to be at work on the daily, but clearly there's expectations at home also. Though the artistic life gets sandwiched, like this right now. I sandwiched this before my day. Can it be considered sandwich if it's not the meat in the middle of the day or the lettuce? This is more like a piece of bread. Like a piece of bread I slide under my day. But on that goal list, so to the left, underneath work, I won't bore you with the depth of that list. In the center, under home, it wouldn't be boring probably for you to hear about my at-home list, though I'm not going to fill my mind with that right now. I do carry that bucket with me all the time. And under the artistic list is the one that I was going to mention, and that is taking the time to make some of these episodes more specific is on my artistic list. And I haven't judged where on the artistic list that is, although time, again, for artistic expression, organization, creation has been minimal. So I'm hoping that with the transition out of June, towards the end of June, a little bit of time off, shift into summer gear, that things can loosen up a little bit and there'll be more time to put the emphasis on some artistic work. Again, there's the mystery of my schedule for the summer and how much time I would even have to edit a video to potentially put up. I know the outcome I'm really hoping to be specific on is the number of subscribers I have, because I am looking to go live. I'm looking to keep this one continuous feed. When I discuss the penny, I want to get in it, man. I want to be ready. I want to be prepared. I want to talk pennies. I want to talk copyright restrictions and sound and music and freedom and liberty and beauty of the difference of monetizing and controlling and spending and just letting people hear your music.
Stable to his chest. Anything not even you can hide.
The focus for today is organization. Organize your organization. When you create your list, put those lists into categories. Divvy them up. Don't keep everything in one basket. There are different levels of importance. Put those into categories, shift them. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do later? Don't write down what you want to do. Write down what you're going to do. Organize your organization. I never go right. I never take 495 to work. Left is where I choose to turn. I prefer to take the northern By the way, I haven't discussed it enough. Nothing on top but a bucket and a mop and an illustrated book about birds. There's a lot out there, but don't be scared. Who needs actions when you've got words? I believe that if you look on top, it's not an illustrated book about birds. What is it? What else could it be? Probably just some dust, something to brush off. But that's the bucket and a mop, right? Beautify the foothills. I was an associate Apple assessor until last April. Assessor until last April. Assessor until last April. I was attesting to the apparent agricultural abundance of apples for the affluent. I was an associate Apple assessor until last April. It wasn't meant to be. Sometimes things just are not meant to be.